Washington running backs have not recorded more than 100 rushing yards in a single game since UC Davis in Week 2. Jonah Coleman has scored 12 rushing touchdowns this season, but has not rushed for more than 100 yards since that UC Davis game. As a whole, the offense has exceeded 100 rushing yards 3 times since UC Davis. It was at Washington State, at Maryland, and home against Rutgers. But in those games, it was quarterback Damon Williams who provided a boost in the rushing stats. He rushed for 88, 57, and 136, respectively. And some of those struggles in the run game, with the running backs specifically, are related to the fact that Washington's offensive line has not been at full strength since the Ohio State game. Left tackle Carver Willis was injured in the first half of that game, and a week later at Maryland, John Mills went down with an injury. And in Big Ten play, since the Ohio State game, opposing defenses have generated stops at a higher rate against this Washington run game. A stop is a run play of less than 2 yards, and the Maryland defense got stops on 42% of Washington's runs. For Rutgers, it was 35%, and at Michigan, 43%. In Big Ten play this season, Washington is running the football on just under half of its offensive plays, 45%, but its running backs are averaging just 64 rush yards per game in conference play. An offensive line returning to full health will help things open up for the running backs in this offense, and it should also help Washington get back on track in its available yards metric. The Huskies gain almost 62% of their available yards this season. That's 11th most in the country, but in their 2 losses this year against Ohio State and Michigan, Washington gained 46% and 38% of its available yards, respectively. And they rushed for 61 yards against Ohio State and 40 yards against Michigan. Jed Fish said he's hopeful for the return of John Mills and Carver Willis along the offensive line this weekend against Illinois, and their presence up front will go a long way in helping balance out this rushing attack from Washington.